Hey guys, Jim Chester here, Chiro Hustle Podcast coming to you live from California Jam, year number 13. And this is your first, man.
Yeah, first one after 25 years in chiropractic. I'm really excited.
So this is Matt DiDuro. This guy has an amazing program that he's doing for chiropractors. And if you go to the website, it's up there in the description, freemypainnow.com. And I think that people should go and take a test drive of that to see some of these amazing testimonials that are coming out of what you guys are accomplishing with this lithotripsy technology that used to only be found in like big major hospitals. Now you guys are making this commercial grade for chiropractors to put into their office.
That's right. It's 20% of the strength of the large lithotripsies that you see in hospitals. And this is a mobile unit, so it's lower intensity. You don't need any anesthetics. And we're going to be working on you right after, which I'm excited about. And we've got some other VIP that are coming up. But yeah, I'm so excited because like I was telling you, we've really got a device that can detect inflammation, locate the true source of pain, and then start the healing process or accelerate the healing process all within 10 minutes. And there's nothing like this we've seen in 25 years. And I know it sounds too good to be true, but I mean, you got to experience it. And that's why I'm so excited that I came out here and get to meet up with you and Luke.
Yeah, and tell us a little bit about I know you've probably been watching Billy D for a while, but like tell us about like what your feeling and vibe is of this culture he's created.
I mean, it's like nothing I've ever experienced. I mean, I love music, I love chiropractic, and I love Southern California. I used to live out here right out of college and before I started chiropractic college, so it's like coming home. And Brad Glowacki and all these guys out here. I mean, it's awesome. The energy is amazing. I'm just tingling.
Yeah, and you know the cool thing is that Billy D and Mary Jane, they put on such a dynamic program. They bring out great vendors. They bring out great speakers. And like you said, they infuse music into it. They actually do like the 5-star treatment for like people that any attendee that comes here gets dipped in the principle, the philosophy, and the art of chiropractic.
And it's beautiful. I mean, that's what chiropractic is based on, right? The innate ability for our body to heal. You know, and a lot of doctors are like, Matt, who do I get for my training days when I come into their clinics? I'm like, take all of your patients that you love that have been with you for 10 years or plus and are still having chronic issues. I said, bring them in. We'll do the 10-minute detect where the inflammation is, locate the source of pain, and then start the healing process. And really just accelerates it. So it's fun. I'm going to get to work on some really high-end people today, and so excited to have this ability to work with you guys.
So let's just talk a little bit about the unit more. Why should people think about doing this for their patient base?
Well, you know, it's a perfect example. I look at, I'm 53 years old. I've been in chiropractic 25 years. I've had one shoulder surgery, one wrist surgery. You know, I was almost at the point a few years ago where I was like, man, I don't even know if I have the ability to keep adjusting. This device was really a savior for me and got me 100% more engaged in my clinic. And then I started seeing the benefits with my patients, and patients that were bone on bone, right? I love when patients come in and say, I got bone on my knee. And they want to do a knee replacement. I'm like, those are my perfect candidates because this works so well. Like, honestly, you can't detect bone on an x-ray. I hope you know that, right? It's a 2-dimensional film, and our body is 3-dimensional. So we get in there, we help reduce inflammation, help improve range of motion. You got to see Dr. Bob Bacon, who's one of the amazing chiropractors, the best kept secret in chiropractic. He was working on you earlier. And he's like an extremity type of specialist as well as nutritionist. But you pair this device in a clinic like Dr. Bacon's, and it's just like, it rocks. It pushes it up to the next level.
So I know that you were telling me early on when we first started chatting about like how many like new patients this thing brings in for you with helping with neuropathy, and you started something with your brother, Neuropathy Centers of...
It was Neuropathy Treatment Centers of America, okay. And yeah, that's been about 12 years now, and my brother Joe DiDuro is the CEO and founder. Shout out to Joe, and you had Adam Del Torto on earlier, who's a good buddy of our family, and just great to see him. But yeah, I mean, my brother came across, he figured out that 33% of all patients in chiropractor offices were type 2 diabetics. So he started realizing that If somebody was in their 50s, they had a 50% chance of having diabetic neuropathy. Nerve pain, if they were in their 60s, it was 60%. So he started really putting this protocol in place and developed it, really paired again well with chiropractic. And then what we saw was like a 90% patient satisfaction rate. And we've trained over 680 clinics across the country.
Wow.
So, but we still have that 10% of patients that weren't responding well. So when we started adding this lithotripsy, which is nicknamed the stem cell machine by the show The Doctors. So as soon as we started adding that, then about half of those patients started getting better. And that was awesome. So, I mean, and then working with, we went from a niche chiropractic clinic that did over 85 new patients a month to an alternative pain center where we could work on degenerative joints, knees, ankles. I think we're going to work on Luke's ankle, right, Luke? What are we going to? Luke's going to get something done too today.
Well, I just think that it's so important for you guys to see what this guy's doing with his enthusiasm to not only heal people and get better outcomes, but to find those people that don't know where to go or who to trust. And like people that are at their last ditch, you're like, well, maybe take my knee apart and put it back together. Mm-hmm. But then you're like, well, just give us a chance, maybe 3 treatments, maybe 2 treatments, maybe 1 treatment, and see what's possible. See what your body can do for itself with a little bit of help from us. I think that's really cool what you guys are doing.
Well, it's a great opportunity to regenerate before you operate. And, you know, again, we talk about stem cells. I mean, these stem cell clinics are popping all over. Stem cells may be the future of healthcare, but right now it's expensive. And we have a 50-50 shot. It's like rolling the crap. So this is a way to naturally activate your body's own stem cells. And within 8 to 10 weeks, research shows that you have the maximum amount of stem cell production and then migration to that treated area. So what we're going to do is do like at least once a week with you. That's our goal. And you'll see after 3 visits, you're going to have a 70% reduction in that pain. That's my guesstimate. Okay?
Right on. Well, I just want to throw a big shout out to you guys. It is Valentine's Day, and I just want to say a big, I have a big Valentine out there, Michelle. Thank you for coming out here to Cal Jam with me. And I know Matt has somebody he likes to say happy Valentine's Day as well.
My lovely wife, Sherry, who she allowed me to come out here with Dr. Bacon. He's my Valentine date. But thank you, Sherry.
Well, if you guys didn't make it to CalJam 2020, go to caljam.org, register for the early bird special for next year. Get out here, see what's going on that stage, see what's going on in these hallways, and start networking with people out here. And come out here and get your CEs too. But if you guys wanted to watch the rest of the program for today and tomorrow, you can go to caljam.org and get on the CalJam network. And you can watch everything you guys need to do to be a part of this weekend without being here. So with that being said, is there anything I didn't talk to you about that you'd like to discuss today?
No, I'm excited. Last thing, we're going to be out demoing this at the Pentagon March 13th. We would like to see this in every VA center and think about our wounded warriors and our veterans, and they deserve some of the best care out there, and this is some of the top technology. So we're so excited to be bringing that to the men that serve our country.
Awesome, brother. Well, big hug for you.
Thanks, brother.
And I'm going to go and close out by saying you guys are just one story away. Keep hustling. We'll see you guys in the next one.